All right, what is going on, everybody? So the Aureus Neutralizer is the brand new spread shot hand cannon that drops from the Trials of Osiris. Now, you're probably hearing, oh, Trials. Hear me out on the perks. All right, this has some very unique perk combinations that you might seem worthwhile for your build. So getting into the perks itself, starting off, we have Barrel Constrictor, which final blows with this weapon is going to reduce its projectile spread for a short duration. Don't really need Barrel Constrictor on this in my opinion, but the option is there if you do want it. My personal favorite perk on this weapon, Grave Robber, which melee final blows, or dealing damage with a charged melee, is going to reload this weapon's magazine from reserve. This pairs beautifully with my Solar Titan build. It also has Lone Wolf, which is going to be great for Crucible. It's going to slightly improve aim assist, aim down sight speed, and airborne effectiveness. These effects are increased when there are no nearby allies. We have Threat Detector, which is going to give you increased reload stability and handling when enemies are in a close proximity. Threat Remover, which dealing damage with all pellets in a spread, is going to increase your reload, handling, and stability. Proximity Power, which is another great perk. When targets are nearby, final blows are going to grant bonus to your melee stat. And Vorpal Weapon, which is in the third column, which is kind of cool because you have 2 damage perks on this weapon. You're going to get a 20% damage buff against bosses thanks to this perk. So without even doing anything, just having it, it's going to give you that 20% because this is a primary. In the second perk slot, we have Adagio, which not really worried about Adagio on this weapon personally. Cascade Point, which is going to be good. Final blows or sustained precision hits with another weapon will increase this weapon's rate of fire for a short duration. So using like Lucky Pants Hunter or something, Cascade Point is a great option as well just to have on this. It also gets closing time, which is going to improve range, accuracy, and handling as the magazine gets lower. Desperate Measures, which weapon final blows are going to grant bonus damage. Melee and grenade final blows grant a larger damage bonus. So this can stack up to 30%. So you start to pair Vorpal Weapon with Desperate Measures, you kind of have some fun interactions there as well. We have 1-2 Punch, which hitting an enemy with every bullet in a shot is going to increase melee damage for a short duration. And the 1-2 Punch stat on this weapon is a 75% damage buff versus a normal shotgun, which is a 150% damage buff. However, the main difference is that this is unlimited ammo, and you don't have to worry about having special ammo. A 75% damage buff is still nasty, and once again, it is unlimited ammo and unlimited 1-2 Punch. We also have Trench Barrel, which after a successful melee hit, this weapon will gain increased damage, handling, and reload speed for a short duration or until all 3 shots are fired. This is a 50% damage increase as well, so why not have Trench Barrel? It's a nice option. As well as Opening Shot. So for Crucible, you want the Lone Wolf Opening Shot roll. It's probably going to be what everyone goes with. Or this is a great weapon to have in Crucible as well, especially up close. It's an easy 2-tap. My favorite roll on this that I've gotten so far is Grave Robber with 1-2 Punch and Trench Barrel. The Grave Robber 1-2 Punch roll I find a ton of fun, only because it basically is unlimited 1-2 Punch, and with Grave Robber, I could just run around and use my throwing hammer, and I don't ever have to reload. So, as you see, if I have this, just to show you, right, I use all my ammo and my hand cannon. The reload, as you see, is pretty slow. However, if I just throw a hammer and do damage, or get a kill, it fully reloads the weapon. So, what I'll do is I'm going to spawn some enemies in here. And just to kind of show you, I have a solar build as well out if you want to see that. It is on the channel as well. Kind of pair that with this. But just to show you how fun this hand cannon can be, you just proc 1-2 Punch. And you just throw your hammer. And as you see, I don't have to reload this weapon because of Grave Robber. So I could just run around infinitely. This is a lot of fun to use. Not only in PvE, but if you get that Lone Wolf Opening Shot roll for Crucible, it's also a ton of fun to use. You do got to play Trials, unfortunately, but I did want to make a short, right to the point video, just kind of going over the rolls and the perks on the weapon. It does also get a couple origin traits, but they don't do that much to the gun. You have Fleet-Footed, which dealing damage is going to grant you a short window. I've increased movement speed and airborne effectiveness, as well as Roar of Battle, which being in combat for a short duration is going to increase handling and stability. Then the final one is just going to give you increased damage against vehicles and constructs. Not really worried about that, but you are in Crucible. It'd be nice to have if someone spamming stasis turrets maybe at you. It's a good way to get rid of them. But overall, this weapon is a ton of fun to use. Definitely get your hands on it. I know you got to play Trials, unfortunately, but I think it's worth it at the end of the day. It's only the second spread shot hand cannon that we have in the game. The other one is in the energy slot from the Arms Week event. It'll be a lot of fun to use. Let me know in the comments down below. We'll see you on the next one. Hoppers.
Here in the summer.